So hi guys, today I want to go through my history book collection. First I've got Easter 1916, The Irish Revolution by Charles Townshend. I have Pompeii by Mary Beard. This was also a documentary on the BBC. I have SPQR, A History of Ancient Rome by Mary Beard. I have Soldier Spy, the true story of an MI5 officer risking his life to save yours by Tom Marcus. As you can see, this was bought from the Works. Cost £3. Then I have Juliet Gardner, The Blitz, The British Under Attack. I then have a signed copy of Dunkirk by Joshua Levine. I went to the book signing in 2017. There's it signed. I then have another Dunkirk book by Julian Thomas. It's called Dunkirk Retreat to Victory. I have another Dunkirk book, Robert Jackson, Dunkirk, the British Evacuation 1940. This was bought from a charity shop probably about 10 years ago now. This edition was actually first printed in 2002. Then I have The Defeat of the Luftwaffe, the Eastern Front, 1941-45, A Strategy for Disaster by Jonathan Trigg. Obviously World War II. I then have Realm Divided, A Year in the Life of Plantagenet, England by Dan Jones. I actually had more Dan Jones books, but I think I gave them to my uncle to give to the charity shop when I could no longer read them anymore. Then I have a Portrait of a Legend, Spitfire by Leo McKinstry. I then have The Smuggler's Life of Gabriel Tompkins, The Extraordinary Story of 18th Century Rogue by Kent Barker. Now this is from the Smuggler's Cave in Hastings, which I visited. And the other Dan Jones books I have Magna Carta. There's no photo of it. I also have Realm Divided in digital version. I have Hollow Crown. I have Summer of Blood, the Plantagenets, the Crusaders, Powers and Thrones. I had Dan Jones. As you can see, most of these books in this collection are from Dan Jones. Yeah, so that's all of my history books plus the rest of my Dan Jones collection from digital. But yeah, as I said, I did have the rest of the Dan Jones books in print, but I think I've got rid of them because I can only find one. But thank you for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.